It may be January, but this video is about to feel like Christmas. At least for me. So I've been seeing this trend going around of blindly choosing your TBR. I believe it originated from a TikTok, and basically it's where you take all the books that you own but haven't read yet, wrap them up in brown paper, number them, and then randomly choose books, and that determines which book you're gonna read next. And then I think Sarah Caroli was the first person I saw do this trend on YouTube, and since then I've seen a bunch of other booktubers do it, and I'm really excited to be finally doing it. This has been on my video ideas list for a little while.
And this video is sponsored by Thrive Market, who I will talk more about later in the video.
Now, I have a ton of books that I own but haven't read yet. I think it's somewhere in the 70s, which is really bad. And at first I was gonna do it with all of my books, but then I was like, that is a lot of wrapping. So I have picked, how many did I pick? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 25, 26, 27. I picked 27 books. So these are the books that I'm gonna be using for blindly choosing my TBR. Okay, let me walk you through our book options. A few of these are from series I'm in the middle of. I'm in the middle of kind of a lot of series, and a big goal of mine in 2022 is to finish, oh my God, 2023, weird. In 2023 is to finish all the series I'm in the middle of. I have a bad habit of like, when I'm in a series, if I just finish it all the way through, I love it. But if I put it down and start reading other books, it's really hard for me to go back to a series. Like I just stop caring about it. But I know once I pick it up again, I'll re-love it. It's just hard for me to pick up the series again. But anyway, I have Killjoy, which is the prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series. Terms and Conditions, which is the sequel in the Dreamland Billionaire series. The Final Gambit, I need to read this book. This is the last book in the Inheritance Game series. And then lastly is Siege and Storm, which is the sequel to Shadow and Bone. I also have some library books in here. I debated putting the library books in because I don't want to wrap them up and then not return them on time, but I think when I wrap these, I'm just gonna make a little star next to them or something. So if it comes time to return them, I can pull them out. But for library books, I've got 2 Mariana Zapata books, Wait For It and Hands Down. Both romances, mega slow burns if you know Mariana Zapata. You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen M. McManus. This book sounds really interesting. It's a young adult murder mystery, and it's about 3 high school students who are skipping school, and then they spot another student skipping school as well and follow him to the scene of his own murder, which sounds crazy. Oh, this one's also part of a series. 4 Aunties and a Wedding is the sequel to Dial A for Aunties, and I loved Dial A for Aunties. Okay, what do we have next? The Naturals by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Jennifer Lynn Barnes also wrote the Inheritance Game series, which I love, so I've been really wanting to read another book by her. And this one sounds really interesting. It's about a group of teens that have all different gifts, like really good at reading people, good with statistics, a human lie detector, things like that. And the FBI starts a program of using exceptional teens to close infamous cold cases. Truly Devious series. Do I need to start another series? Absolutely not, but this one sounds really good. This one is also young adult, and it takes place at a famous private school in Vermont where a wife and daughter were kidnapped, and the only clue is a mocking riddle. And that happens like many years ago, and now in the present day, Stevie, who is a student, is determined to solve this cold case. It's giving me the Inheritance Games vibes of like riddles, mystery, private school. The Reunion, I just got this book. This is a romance book, and it sounds really cute. It's about a girl who grew up starring in a popular teen drama, and now like many years later, they're doing a reunion episode, so she's going to like re-see and work with all of her co-stars. And back when she was on the popular teen drama, the guy who played her love interest was her off-screen best friend, and they had a big falling out. So they haven't seen each other since they originally filmed the show. So it sounds like it's gonna be childhood best friends to enemies to lovers. Oh my gosh, another one from a series. I forgot all of it before. Twisted Games. This is the sequel to Twisted Love, and I'm pretty sure they can all be read as standalones because they feature different characters that are all in like the same world. And I don't know much about this one, but the first one was like very brooding, like macho guy. And I have a feeling this one is going to be the same because it's between a bodyguard and a princess. From Luke Off with Love, I think this might be the book I'm most excited about reading in January. I really, really hope I get this book. Number 1, Mariana Zapata. I've been really wanting to read more books by her, and it seems like it's going to be winter read because it involves an ice skater. Okay, shelf 2. In My Dreams I Hold a Knife. I have really been wanting to read this book. The only thing is I'm hesitant to get it because I feel like I read so many mystery books in the fall, especially in October, which I know was a little bit ago, but I'm just not really in the mystery mood right now. Same goes for the other mysteries I've talked about. So yeah, we'll see if I get this one. The little short description says 6 friends, 1 college reunion, 1 unsolved murder. Too Hot to Handle by Tessa Bailey. This book and The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren, I both really want to read because they're both romances, and I love these authors, and I haven't read any books by these authors in a long time. Too Hot to Handle is about a girl who gets stranded on the side of the road, and this guy named Jasper shows up to help her and rescue her, and he's got a bad boy reputation, it says. says. The Soulmate Equation. This plot sounds so interesting. It's about Genetic Ally, which is a DNA-based matchmaking company. And this girl gets matched with Genetic Ally's founder. What's next? Spinning Silver. I have been really getting into fantasy, so I actually really hope I get this one. And I believe it has a really high rating on Goodreads. Okay, The Midnight Library. I think I've owned this book for over a year. I do want to read it because the plot does sound interesting, but it's just not my typical genre. I think it's just pure fiction, if I'm right. Maybe like a hint of fantasy because it's got this like magical library. But if something doesn't have romance, then I'm just like hesitant to read it unless it's a mystery. Mysteries without romance is okay, but I've been putting this one off for sure. Crave! I just got this book. Really want to read it, but I don't want to get it in this video because it's thick and this is a big series, and like I said, I'm in the middle of so many series, so I just want to finish my current series before starting new series, but if I get it, I will have to read it. And this book is a romance between a vampire and a human girl. Serpent and Dove. I kind of forgot what this book is about, but I know that it's fantasy. And why is there literally no description? Okay, the only description is, it's really short. A witch and a witch hunter thrust into holy matrimony. There was only one way such a story could end, a stake and a match. Oh, okay. That sounds juicy. A witch and a witch hunter getting married. Scary, but I bet they're gonna fall in love, and I love that for them. This book sounds good. Edge Cliffs by Meg Tilly. I'm pretty sure I got this on a blind date with a book, and it's about a girl named Eve who is house sitting and a guy named Reese who is a big actor and he's looking for a place to lie low, so he goes and stays at his friend's house. So basically Eve and Reese are gonna be forced to be like staying in the same house. So I love books between one character who is just like normal and one who's famous. I think that's fun. And then also we've got the forced proximity of them both basically house sitting in the same house. Boy Meets Boy, another book I've had on my TBR for a while. I think this book is gonna be good. It's just really short, and normally I love short books because I feel like they're really fun and fast paced, but I don't know why this book, I'm just scared that it's not gonna have like much depth to it because it's so short. It's a romance between Paul and Noah, and I believe it's a second chance romance. Legends in Lattes. This one is a fantasy and it sounds really good. Everyone has told me this book is like so comforting, that they love this book. And it's about a girl trying to open a coffee shop, which is like so wholesome, especially in this like fantasy world. I'm curious how that plays out. Four Dead Queens, another fantasy I really want to read. It's young adult and I'm pretty sure it has a romance subplot between a girl who is a talented pickpocket and the messenger she stole from. And I have also owned this book for like a year, so I need to read it. What's next? Funny you should ask. Another book between one person who's famous and one person who's not, and the person who's not famous is also a journalist and she's writing an article about this guy. I actually started this book and then I think I got distracted and never came back to it. I only got like 2 chapters in. I remember liking it, but I hadn't got that far in, so not that much happened yet, but I do want to read this. I think this is my favorite cover of all time that I've ever seen in my entire life. I love it. Okay, last 2, The Cheerleaders, another young adult mystery. And basically all of the cheerleaders have been killed somewhere or another, and it says, there are no more cheerleaders in Sunnybrook, but that doesn't mean anyone else is safe. Then Weather Girl, this book looks adorable. I've been wanting to read another book by Rachel and Solomon, and this is a romance between a sports reporter and a TV meteorologist. Okay, that is all the books. So now let's get wrapping. All right, it's time to start wrapping, and I'm kind of hungry, but luckily the sponsor of today's video is Thrive Market. And Thrive Market is an online membership-based grocery store that makes healthy living easy and affordable for everyone. And I want to do an unboxing for you guys of everything that I ordered. Cut, 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 cut. Boom, boom, boom. First up, I've got a garlic and rosemary hummus. Danny is a big oatmeal guy, so I got him a cinnamon superfood oatmeal. Got some little desserts, caramel peanut butter cups, and birthday cake crispy treats. I always love having like an emergency meal around just in case I don't have time to cook. So I got a little ramen pack, strawberry fruit spread, big toast girl. I also got some drinks. I have been so excited to try these little poppy sodas. The cans are so cute. And then the last thing I got for myself is a tea tree shampoo. And then I also got a free gift worth up to $60. And this is everything that I got in that free gift. Some gluten-free organic brown rice pasta, creamy almond butter, ghee, which I have always wanted to try. And then lastly in the gift, they sent me a cookbook, which is so fun. And I love that Thrive has such a wide variety of products. And the absolute coolest feature is that on their website, you can sort items by categories or brands, or you can search by diet. So if you're vegan or paleo, or just wanting to shop all organic products, then you can easily do so. video. And this is one of the 3 main reasons why I love Thrive. Number 1, because I'm trying to shop more organic. Number 2, because it saves me so much time to have groceries delivered. And number 3, because organic groceries are expensive, but Thrive Market has really affordable prices. Thrive Market can help cut your grocery bill by over 30%, which is insane. I would highly recommend trying out Thrive Market. You can get a 1-month membership for $12 a month if you just want to try them out. Or if you're ready to commit to the whole year and want to save some money, you can get a 1-year membership for $5 a month, which is billed as $59.95 for the whole 12 months. So you can click the link in my description, thrivemarket.com/JustAli, to get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60 when you sign up through Thrive Market through my link. All right, let's get to wrapping our books. First package wrapped. It took 42 minutes, but I'm finished wrapping. Okay, I've numbered all the books, 1 through 27. There was one book that couldn't fit in. I think the paper just made everything a little bit thicker, so if I get 27, it's just gonna be on the floor. And then I wrote all the numbers on paper, so it's time to pull one out and we'll start picking my blind TBR. Okay, the first one. 14. Okay, 14. I'm so excited for the first one. Okay, this feels like a hardcover. I'm hoping it's the Inheritance Game just because that's the hardcover that I know is in here that I'm most excited about. I'm gonna close my eyes and show you guys first. Definitely hardcover. Okay, I don't know if it's right side up or front or back or what, but is it the 3rd book in the Inheritance Games? Siege and Storm. Okay, this is good. This is a library book and the sequel to Shadow and Bone. Like I mentioned, I really need to read this book and I really want to read this book. Also, somebody just told me that there's a new character introduced in the series in this 2nd book, so that makes me really excited. I love new characters in series. Okay, this is off to a good start. This is definitely a book I want to and need to read. And now we can fit book 27 at the end. Let's draw again. Okay, number 10. Ooh. This is a skinnier book. I know one of the thinner books is Killjoy, which is the prequel to A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and that's the skinniest book I'm most excited about, so let's see if it is Killjoy is my guess. Okay. Ooh, I feel like it's too thick to be Killjoy actually, now that it's like opened. Oh, funny you should ask. Okay, this is not a super skinny book at all. It's a normal size 300+ page book. Okay, yay. It's a book I do want to read. And like I said, I already started like the first chapter a while ago, so hopefully I'll like get back into it really fast. It's also by Elisa Sussman, and I've never heard of that author before. That actually also makes me excited because I feel like if I like this book, then I'll have a new author to love. Number 3 is book number 9. Oh, right before 10. We literally just did 10. Incredible. Okay, this time I'm gonna make like a little tear and see what color we see. Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is, just based off this blue. If you can see that little blue snippet. The Midnight Library. Yep. Okay, I have to read it. This is the one I'm least excited about just because I don't know why, I just feel like I'm not gonna like it. But I literally bought this book, I'm pretty sure over a year ago, so I really need to read it. Well, this is good, forcing me to read it. Please, if you guys have read The Midnight Library and liked it, hype me up to get into reading it. If you didn't like it, do not tell me. Do not tell me. Do you wanna unwrap a book?
Sure.
Okay. Guaranteed Christmas vibes in this video.
You can wear red and green.
So true. 2. Okay.
Tall boy.
It's a tall one.
Something orange.
Yes.
I haven't seen this one before.
The Reunion, it's new. Now you have to read it since you unwrapped it.
Oh, wonderful.
Just kidding. You wouldn't like this book, I don't think.
Great.
It's a romance. But this one is about this girl who's like a child actor on like this like teen drama. And then it's like many years later and they're doing a reunion for the show. And she's gonna see like the guy who played her love interest, who was like her bestie.
Was she actually in love?
You gotta read it and see, I guess.
They look very passionate on the cover.
Yeah. Bye. Thank you. Did it feel like Christmas?
I feel like January.
Okay. Great. Next one. I love how it took me like literally 40 minutes to wrap all these and I'm unwrapping them in like 5 minutes. Okay, number 26. What's it gonna be? This one feels like a thinner one too. Boy Meets Boy. Okay,
Another one I've been putting off because I also feel like I'm not gonna love it because it's so short, like I mentioned earlier. But I will love it, I will. The plot sounds really good, it sounds really cute, and it's also gonna be an easy read, which I feel like will be perfect. If the Midnight Library puts me in a reading slump, I can have a quick, fast read afterwards. Okay, I've done 5 books total so far. How many do I wanna pull? I wanna not pull too many because then I'll get like re-overwhelmed again on which book to read, but I wanna have enough that like I can pick whatever I'm feeling and not get put in a reading slump by like forcing myself to read something. I think I might do like 8 or 9 books. So, oh, let's do a few more. 22, another sneak peek, which I feel like I know these books so well. The sneak peeks are just gonna tell me exactly what the book is. Okay, it's black. Actually, I don't know. I feel like there's a few black books. I'm guessing The Naturals. Yeah, baby, The Naturals. Stupendous. Okay, I'm really excited to read this one. I know I said I like wasn't that excited for mysteries and thrillers, but it's Jennifer Lynn Barnes, the author of The Inheritance Game, so I'm stoked. And we do it again. Next number, 12. Let's do 12. Oh, this is thick. This is really thick. That kind of frightens me. I don't remember which book was super thick. Wait, which one is this? Oh, no, wait, no. I do want to read this book, but I don't want to read it right now. It's Crave. I mentioned when I got this book in a book haul that I never had like my Twilight era or Vampire Diaries era. Like I pretty much never had any vampire era growing up. I feel like everybody consumed some kind of vampire content, book or show or whatever, and I did not. So The Crave is between a vampire and a human girl. So I'm really excited to read some vampire content. But like I said, I'm in the middle of like 500 million series, so I don't want to start another series before finishing all the other series I'm in the middle of, especially because this one is so thick. Like this is a commitment. This is really a commitment, but I know it's gonna be good. Okay, I've done 7 so far. Let's do 2 more. Now I'm getting kind of sad. It's like fun to keep unwrapping them. Number 8. I don't know why I'm showing you. Like I doubt you can see the number because it's so little. Number 8. Ooh, this one is kind of thick too. What's it gonna be? Okay, no, this is good. Wait For It by Mariana Zapata. This is a library book, so good to read, and it is in the same world of the Wall of Winnipeg and Me book because it follows the main character's best friend, so this is also helping me kind of complete a series, even though this can be read as a standalone, and I think it's listed as a standalone and not as part of a series. Oh my gosh, also this book has 4.31 stars on Goodreads. That's insane. That is so high. Wait. That's so high. Okay, I really want to read this one maybe next. Our last one. Now I'm kind of sad. The last number, let it be good. Number 19. Please be a good one for our last one. Ooh, You'll Be the Death of Me by Karen McManus. Okay, a mystery thriller. Love me some Karen McManus, and it's a library book. So, wow, I got 3 library books. It's actually really good because I need to prioritize my library books. Yay, okay, cool. There are some specific books that I need to read for specific videos that I left out of this blind choosing pile, but besides those, these are the next 9 books that I'll be reading. Let me know which one is your favorite out of all these. If you've read any of them, which one should I read next? I'm kind of leaning towards Wait For It by Mariana Zapata or Siege and Storm, just to get back into some series I'm in the middle of. But yeah, this was really fun to do. And I have a whole row down here of more books that I haven't read, so I feel like it'd be fun as I read these to add these back in here to like the numbers I already pulled, like 8, 9, and 10 and stuff like that. So after I finish all these, I will pull maybe like a new 9 books. That'd be fun to do like pretty regularly. Let me know if you want me to do more videos in this series after I finish these 9. And thank you again to Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. Just a reminder that only when you go to thrivemarket.com/JustAli do you get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60.
All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.